What's going on, guys? It's your boy Boxing Facts Over Fiction. I'm giving you guys some exclusive today, the realest breakdown I can give you. I mean, you can take it and run with it, or you can choose to agree with your opinion or whatever you believe is going to happen in this fight. If the fight does happen, WBC wants Gennady Golovkin to fight Jermall Charlo. If he doesn't fight, WBC wants Gennady Golovkin to fight Jermall Charlo next. If he doesn't fight Canelo Alvarez in the rematch in September. GGG is asking for 50-50. It looks like that fight is not likely, or it's just a promotional scheme. The fight will happen in September, and these guys have already reached the date. But if it doesn't happen, this is the fight we need to see. Jermall Charlo is the twin brother of Jermall Charlo, who is an exceptional athlete. And he has risen his game because now he's showing power because he's been working with Earl Spence and Derek James. But getting back to Jermall Charlo versus Gennady Golovkin, this is a fight I really want to see. Gennady Golovkin has fought paper champs all his life. Gennady Golovkin has fought paper champs all his life. Before the Daniel Jacob fight, this guy said his best win was against his best opponent was a welterweight in Kell Brook. Is this guy serious? A welterweight is the guy was fighting at 147 and he's your best opponent? But anyway, he fought Daniel Jacob, and a lot of people believe he lost that fight, but he was gifted a unanimous decision somehow. I have seen numerous interviews with Abel Sanchez saying Gennady Golovkin will not fight Jermall Charlo unless the WBC mandate that fight. Well, he's the mandatory now. Will Gennady Golovkin step up and fight Jermall Charlo? I don't see that fight happening, actually. But if that fight does happen, I'm going to break it down for you guys, how I feel like this fight's going to play out. Jermall Charlo is a come-forward guy, and he has really nice chin, man. He's never hit the canvas. How can Gennady Golovkin stop a guy who's never been to the canvas? These fanboys were saying the same thing about Canelo Alvarez. They said Gennady Golovkin's going to stop Canelo Alvarez. Now they're saying the same thing about Jermall Charlo. We see this stuff over and over again. These fanboys do the same thing over and over. These guys never learn. There's no way Gennady Golovkin can stop Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo is very physical. He comes forward. He's a strong fighter, and he has power in both hands. And he shoots his shot straight down the middle. Gennady Golovkin has zero hand movement. He's right there to be hit with that 1, 2, 3, 4. If Jermall Charlo was a better body puncher, it'd be worse for Gennady Golovkin. Gennady Golovkin has admitted to walking around at 200 pounds when he's not fighting. A lot of people say, oh, Jermall Charlo moved up from super welterweight, but he still looks big. Yeah, he looks big, but Gennady Golovkin's a big dude as well. So these guys are about the same size. Maybe Jermall Charlo have the height advantage, but they're around the same size, man. They're around the same size. Plus, Gennady Golovkin been at 160 his entire life. Gennady Golovkin is scared to move up. He was scared to move up to 168 and fight Andre Ward. He's scared to move up now, and I don't see Gennady Golovkin moving up anytime soon. He's been at 160 his entire life. He said his goal was to unify all the belts, but now it seems like he doesn't even want to fight Billy Joe Saunders. Man, I think Gennady Golovkin's an okay fighter. He's not a great fighter. The reason why I don't call Gennady Golovkin a great fighter, because the guy doesn't really have any type of defense. He's there to be hit. You understand what I'm saying? Jermall Charlo is a big, come forward, punch hard, try to knock you out with every punch type of fighter. He's going to hurt Gennady Golovkin. You fanboys are going to be very salty when Jermall Charlo puts Gennady Golovkin on his back pockets. And I'm going to be the one saying, I told you so. I don't see Gennady Golovkin taking this fight. If he take this fight, he will regret it. Jermall Charlo will put Gennady Golovkin on skates, on ice. Jermall Charlo has never touched the canvas, and he's not going to touch the canvas. Jermall Charlo will not touch the canvas against Gennady Golovkin. He's a smart fighter. He's a calculator fighter. He's an accurate fighter. Gennady Golovkin is going to be there all night to get hit. And the difference from him and Canelo, this guy, all he knows is come forward. He's coming to take your head off. Either you can push him back or he's going to push you back. And he has an amazing chin. R.I.P. Gennady Golovkin. Jermall Charlo will knock out Gennady Golovkin to become a superstar in the middleweight division. Gennady Golovkin, his legacy, his fame, it won't be the same if he fights Jermall Charlo, because Jermall Charlo will become a superstar and show the world what a hype job Gennady Golovkin is. I'm telling you guys now, Jermall Charlo sparks Gennady Golovkin.